What's up, y'all? It's light work again. Dang, I'm back with this thing again already, young. But I wanted to come on here and talk about because I just heard about something Jay-Z did with Target. I don't even really know the story, but I saw somebody commenting on it and saying how whatever he did was self-serving and it wasn't. It's kind of distasteful, seeing as how the whole boycott and stuff was going on with Target. And I don't know why it made me think of this, what I'm about to talk about, that, and honestly, I find it kind of crazy. I ain't never really thought that, I know the people exist, but I never really thought that I would ever come across these type of people. But you have black people out here who don't like being black. So y'all don't think I'm making it up. The very first video that I ever did and posted on social media, I talk about three snakes. Matter of fact, all three snakes, none of them like being black. The first two snakes, their parents is from Trinidad. And snake one told me, she's like, my mom, when she fills out, when you fill out applications or whatever, you mark like what ethnicity or race that you are. She said her mom always would put Pacific Islander. And I'm like, Pacific Islander? I mean, anyone who's anyone, I mean, you could do a quick Google search, realize that Pacific Islander refers to Asians, not someone like her that's from Trinidad. And then it was funny because at my part-time job, another Trinidadian couple came in to get a membership, and they checked the other box. And I just thought it was funny. Even, it was crazy because you could tell talking to the three snakes that they had like this weird obsession with white people. And don't get me wrong, I don't have anything against anybody. I have friends across the board. I just think that it's weird. It's clearly you have a self-hate about you when you don't like yourself, you don't love yourself, you don't want to be the person God created you to be. These smugs would always talk about, towards the latter part, they try to get into it. But before that, they would always talk about white girls and the white women, and she dresses nice, and that. It was always white women. It was never like them admiring or bigging up a black woman for the way she dressed or how she looked. And then they talk bad about black people. They never really had nothing nice or complimentary to say about black people a lot of times. It was always something negative. Even he had like this weird obsession with white people, even white women. Although like he mostly sleeps with men, he's still like. And then the white woman that he would, I think I talked about this before. Even like the white woman that he was like, they didn't even look like that, nothing. And then he himself had like this thing about white people and wealth and money and all this other kind of crazy stuff. Like, why are you so obsessed with gaining wealth? And I get like we all need money and things of that nature, but to be obsessed, having like a lustful nature about it is kind of crazy. And like he put like white people like on a pedestal too. It was weird. These people never even really came around, and I knew him for like, I known Paul almost like 15 years. And I only seen the white people come around when his mom passed away. And then he still was like putting them on the program. I'm like, what is this? Is like weird behavior. But I said all that to say, when people are telling you stuff, believe them, man. It may be hard to believe at first, but believe them when they tell you, because these people, number one, don't love themselves. So there's no way that they'll be able to love you in a friendship capacity, let alone like a romantic capacity. And if these people don't love themselves, they sure as hell cannot be your friend. I'm telling you. It will be like, I mean, for me, I was just like always like questioning, like, why do y'all say certain things? Why do y'all act a certain way? Why do y'all do that? Why do you, it was like always a why, question mark. And then a lot of their behavior, especially my ex, was weird as hell. I should have been picked up, but listen, knowing how much God loves us as people, I can see why he kept me in that space for the time that I was in there. But, you know, it's too bad for him. He didn't get it. Missed out. So now, you know, you gotta suffer the consequences of whatever energy you put out there. But man, you gotta really be observant, discerning, but ultimately you need to be tapped in, because if you're not tapped in, you don't really have discernment. You don't really have the gift of knowing or intuition when you need it, when you be around. Because listen, when these people be tapped into these demonic spirits and you not tapped in, it's a whole lot of stuff going on that you don't even know that's going on. Anyway, I'm about to go hit the road, Jack. So I'll holler at y'all later. Y'all have a good one. Look at this